You're watching 13 News at 5. 13 News, Kansas News Leader.
Because of the amazing work of the FBI and the Joint Terrorism Task Force, Mr. Booker was arrested without incident this morning near Manhattan.
U.S. Attorney for Kansas Barry Grissom with a and that's first on Live at 5. 13's Justin Surency is live at the federal courthouse with the court hearing details today. Justin?
Ralph, 20-year-old John Thomas Booker Jr.
We had a viewer tipping off the 13 News desk about one of Kansas's most wanted.
And now the hunt for Stephen Drake is over. The viewer tipped us of police activity just before 11 this morning. He had been on the run with his 12-year-old son Andrew since October 16th. Jefferson County Sheriff Sheriff Herrig says that Drake was spotted by a Kansas Highway Patrol trooper.
And we believe Stephen actually made a good choice at this time.
This was the second time police caught up with Drake. At about 5 this morning, law enforcement officers located.
We are getting ready on a lighter note for Game 3 of the World Series. 13's Jonathan Deutsch is live in New York to bring us up to date.
Hey there, Melissa. I tell you what, New York City definitely one of a kind.
The Royals landed back in Kansas City this afternoon, and the big party is tomorrow. The championship parade starts at noon tomorrow in downtown Kansas City. More than a dozen Kansas City area school districts are actually canceling classes tomorrow. The Kansas City, Missouri School District tweeted late this afternoon. Headline writers stayed up late getting today's newspapers ready to print. Let's take a look at some of them. The Kansas City Star kept it simple. The St. Joseph News Press kept with the same theme. The Hutchinson News hit the nail on the head when the New York Times called it just what last night was, a royal celebration. Other papers in New York were not quite so kind, though. The New York Daily News called last night's loss the darkest night. The same paper on the front of its sports page featured a pumped Eric Hosmer with the caption, "Cruel Hand Luke." And it's a headline sure to haunt Mets fans. The New York Post saying, "Mets blow it again, amazing disgrace." Fans took to social media last night to celebrate. That includes comedian Rob Riggle. This Instagram photo shows a bet. And this from former Royals designated hitter Billy Butler. The National Weather Service even caught the game-winning moment on their radar. The Kansas Jayhawks might not have won a football game Saturday, but the World Series brought the goalposts down. The Lawrence Journal-World reports students broke into Memorial Stadium. A famed Olympian is out of prison, and a fire tragically claims the lives of several children. Those stories are coming up next in our check of headlines from around the world. And later on, this.
The American Cancer Society has new guidelines on when
Halloween decorations of all kinds are popping up around town with that holiday inching closer. But some decorations in Wichita are causing a stir in one neighborhood. A little later on Live at 5, you look and see if they're over the top or just in the Halloween spirit. But first, Vice President Joe Biden makes his way to the White House Rose Garden today for a big announcement. Is he or isn't he running? The answer next. Vice President Joe Biden ended months of speculation. Let's go to Ralph Hipp in the newsroom with that decision. Ralph?
Well, Melissa, Joe Biden made that announcement, and he did it in the Rose Garden early this afternoon.
Fortunately, I believe we're out of time, the time necessary to mount a winning campaign for the nomination.
So Joe is a no-go. He will not.
My son picked up a 22 caliber handgun and pointed it at me and said, "Look, Mama, I shoot you."
So with that, a scary moment at a park in Colorado Springs.
This is a complete disrespect of human life.
And that is Albuquerque, New Mexico police. On the Royals game, Melissa, Troy Tulowitzki, he just hit a home run, and those are our score updates and videos for you today in the World Watch.
All right, Ralph, thank you very much.